Hey everyone, it's Andrew here from Canhammer, and today I'm going to be doing the final vlog for this season of the Streets of Gotham series, as well as announce the winner for the Joker contest that we put out at the beginning of the month. So I guess I'll start with the Joker contest first. I wrote down all the entrants here. We had 30 people who liked and commented on the video, which is the way to get into the contest, and the prize will be just smash the place as I go. The Killing Joke Joker blister that I unboxed on the channel, but as you can see I put everything back in its place. Everything's fine. So whoever wins this, we'll ship it out to you at our expense, so don't worry about that. The best way I configured to do this was just to generate a random number between 1 and 30. So, if my camera will zoom in properly, yeah, I'm on random.org. I've set the minimum to 1 and the maximum to 30. So we'll generate the winner and I'll line it up to whoever gets it on the list. So, if you guys can see that, looks like number 3 won. And let's zoom back out here. That's more in. So number 3 won. Number 3 is if you look on this, just so you know I'm not doing any funny business, Reptar33. So if you could send us like a private message. Easiest way for us would probably be Facebook, although if you want to send it to the YouTube channel itself in like a private message, we'll be able to see it that way. Just send us like your mailing info and everything, and I guess if you do it on the YouTube account, we'll actually see it's from that account, your Reptar33 account, so we'll be able to confirm that you're the one who won and the one sending us your address. Congratulations on that. You'll be getting yourself a sweet Joker model. With that, I guess I'll just start the rest of the vlog. It's just going to be sort of a general explanation of how this year went and what I'm going to be doing over the summer, because I am taking July and August off from making videos. During that time, I will be still doing hobby stuff. I just picked up a Bane crew secondhand, so there's a bit of work I need to do to sort of get the painting to, I guess, my standard, which isn't that great, but just so it looks like I painted it as opposed to someone else. And you'll be seeing those in future bat reps in the future. Let's add future in there one more time for no reason. So in September, when I start making videos again, you'll be seeing that Bane crew. Quarter Vowels I used in the last bat rep. I'm really excited about them. They did super good, and I'll be doing more bat reps with them, as well as they just announced, I guess 2 weeks ago, the new 4-pack for the Quarter Vowels, so that's pretty exciting as well. I'm looking forward to fitting them into the crew. Other than that, I will be working on more terrain for the channel. Some stuff for the 40K guys, probably not too much, but a bunch more for Batman. I want to try to do some maybe different tables as opposed to just a city, like downtown Gotham. Maybe have like a, I don't know, a park, or take inspiration from BJ, who was in the last bat rep. He has this really nice like carnival table for the Joker. So it'd be cool to have something like that. I do have a docks board that I guess I can use on the channel as well, although the boat's kind of weird, so it might be hard for like gameplay, but I'll try to work it out somehow. So yeah, just like upgrading things for the channel. Those of you who did support us or do support us on Patreon, that sort of money helps us with that. I will be trying to upgrade some of our like filming and recording equipment. I just bought a new recording program for my wife's computer, or not a recording, an editing software program for my computer, to see if that'll change the quality of the videos a bit. It's kind of still confusing, but I think it's helped a little bit. The last bat rep was done that way, and it's just on my end easier to edit. But stuff like that is what we use the money for. I do have a set of like professional filming lights, the ones with the I guess the reflective umbrellas that are upside down, that the light bounces in and then back into your spot. So that'll make it better quality for the video, because the way cameras work is, I don't know if you guys care, but the way cameras work is the brighter it is, the better. So this will allow me to film like on location more. So at Multi-Zone, who does support the channel, helps us out with product and advertising and stuff like that. So I'll be able to film games easier there, because their play area it's bright but not bright enough for a camera to work that well. So I'll be able to bring those lights and then film on location using, you know, their terrain and other people who might not be able to make it out to my house here to film a game. So that's what we use the money for, is things like that. Over the summer, I will also be running a, I guess sort of like a grand tournament thing, convention, gaming tournament. It's our 4th year running it. It's Capital City Bloodbath. So we're going to have tournaments for 40K, Age of Sigmar, War Machine, the guys from Blackfire Productions, which is another YouTube channel. They're doing The Hobbit at our event, and then I'll be running the Batman side of things. So we're doing a singles event on Saturday, 350 rep, 4 games. I think that's all the stuff. And then on the Sunday event for Batman, it's going to be double, so partners of 2 people, 200 rep per crew. Abilities don't work between crews, so like if I bring a leader, I couldn't inspire my partners, guys, just stuff like that, so it doesn't get too crazy. But other than that, everything works as one crew. So both crews, like your team will be fighting over just 3 objectives, not 6, and stuff like that. It's a really fun event. It seems to grow every year, which is getting kind of crazy. This year we're going to have sort of like a small vendor area, so some of the local stores are going to be bringing some merchandise and stuff down to sell there. We run a gamer garage sale as well there. So what that is you bring in you know, stuff you want to sell. Maybe you have like a Batman crew or some old board games or something that you want to get rid of. Bring it to us. We log it all down. And you set the price you want to sell at, and maybe like if people want to haggle a bit, you'll set like a lower price, and then our staff will sell your product for you, and sorry, just straighten my hat. Sell your product for you, collect the money, and then give it back to you at the end of the day, or I guess at the end of the event. And we take a small cut. I think it's like 5% of the sale, so not too much, but you know, just to cover the cost of like the haul and being able to supply the space and stuff like that. And yeah, that's really successful. I know last year there were some crazy good deals in there. Some guy had a bunch of Imperial Guard tanks, and he was selling them for like $10 each, and they were built. I don't think they were painted though, and it was like, that was really good. One year I think someone had Hero Quest in there, and I was super pissed because I was late that day, so I wasn't able to get to the garage sale to buy it, and it was gone by the time I got there. That would have been cool to pick up, but yeah, that was there. So like, people do bring neat stuff. I know I have a few old 40K and fantasy things that I'll be throwing in there. It's a good time. Other than that, the tournament, all the events, the tickets, if you check out the site, I'll put the link for that down below in the description. The tickets include your lunch for the day as well. So we're going to have the EY Center, which is the convention center we're running the event at. They'll be providing catered lunches for all 3 of the days of the event, so that's included in the ticket price. And I do believe we'll have like a on-site bar for at least Saturday, maybe Friday as well. I forget what we set up with that. One of the cool things though we have this year as well for Capital City Bloodbath is we're gonna have loot bags. So a bunch of companies have sort of given us like small samples and and like token items to put in loot bags or attendees. I think we have enough for the first 100 people who sign up. We'll have loot bags for them. So I think, I forget, there's a huge list. The guy who set it up sent it to us who were running it, but it's stuff like static grass for like your models. We got some resin bases, a bunch of like acrylic tokens and stuff. You know, just like general hobby things. I think there's going to be some dice in there from, well, us, Canhammer. Depending on what event you're in, there's going to be like a quick measure for whatever game you play. So like for the Batman one, we're going to have like quick measures for the Batman game and so on and so forth. So that's something cool. That's like a step up from things we've done in the past. There's also going to be a painting contest. We're still trying to work out the details for that, but I think we've come to the consensus sort of that how it's going to work is if you paid for entry into one of the events, you can enter a model in the painting contest for free. If not, it'll be like $10 to enter models in the painting contest. And we'll try to have a prize, like a, you know, an equivalent worth prize for those events, and it'll be like single model, large model, squad, basically like a ripoff of Crystal Brush or, you know, like Golden Demon. So we'll have that, and we have like really talented painters who come out to this, so we've actually enlisted a few of them to be like the judges for that this year. I think I'll be helping with that just to be like a tiebreaker, but I won't be directly involved because again, some of the stuff there is like way beyond what I can do. We did something similar last year, but it was more toned down. This time we want to make it, I guess, more official and bigger and sort of part of the drive for the event. But if you're in the Ottawa area, it is August 18th, 19th, and 20th. I might have those dates wrong, but it's the second last weekend of August, so I think it's that weekend. Again, if you're interested, check out the link for Capital City Bloodbath down below. And you can find out all the information there. We do have the players packs up now for all the events, so if you want to read through those, see what it's like, see how the tournament's going to run, it's all there. All the information you need is on the website. Other than that, over the summer, I'll still be doing hobby. If you want to keep up with like what I'm up to, check out my Twitter, which again, link down below, or the Canhammer Instagram page, and that's sort of the hobby that we all do, as well as we'll put up things that we find interesting, like new releases for models coming out, mostly 40K stuff, but I'll throw some Batman things up there. Other than that, for season 3, you know, things I want to improve with the channel is try to get more content out. I know 2 weeks or a video every 2 weeks is how I had this year's season going, and it worked out fairly well. I don't think I missed any deadlines except for once, and it was only by like a day or two because I was having problems with my old computer. So now I stole my wife's computer, which is a lot better than my old one, and I use that for editing, and she's not totally happy about it, but whatever, we can share. So yeah, I'm hoping to do at least 3 videos a month, if not weekly. Really, with my work schedule, it's sort of the best I can shoot for, but I like to have at least 1 bat rep, 1 unboxing, a vlog, and maybe like crew reviews or tactics reviews. So have one of those, like one type of those videos per month, so at least there'll be like 4 videos a month. That's my goal. Hopefully I can achieve it. I'll work on that over the summer, I guess. Other than that, upgrade the tables, get some of my backlog of stuff painted, so you'll have new different crews to see on the channel. Hopefully if people want to see certain things, they can always like message us, and you know, if myself or some of my opponents, I guess like the regulars like Jason Gabo, he has I think almost every model. BJ, who's on the channel a lot, Andrew Triple, who was on the channel once, but I play with him quite a bit. Those guys have a lot of crews and a lot of stuff, so mostly if you guys want to see something, I could probably line up a game with them and like get a crew. That'd be something fun to do, I think, is, you know, people send in requests for opponents they want to face, as well as myself. I have a bunch of crews as well now. Other than that, I do want to keep working on upgrading the quality of the bat reps. So I know I've gotten some positive feedback for going from, fixed camera, just like above the board, very static game, and I just hit the play button and then go. That was how I used to do the bat reps. Now I do it sort of move by move. That's how, like, each activation for a model is essentially a small clip. It's a lot more to work with when I have to edit, but people seem to like it better, so I'll stick with that and try to find ways to make that even more, I guess, more better. Is that a word? To improve that. So like my problem is that, like, I get shaky hands, or if I'm rolling dice, like sometimes my camera hand will drift away as I'm playing, and I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, I guess you guys want to see that too. So stuff like that I'm gonna work on more. And yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. I started playing D&D, so I'm running a campaign there. I'm the DM, so a lot of my Twitter feed lately has been me tweeting pictures of our games and sort of like my terrain setups for that, because I like, for D&D, I know it's like a role-playing game, but I like to make a lot of the terrain and stuff that the players play on, and I have so many old models for like fantasy. Some of my 40k stuff works for our game as well, so I use all those models plus like a bunch of terrain boards I made and stuff, so it's pretty cool. It's fun. It's keeps my hobby itch going with painting terrain, painting models. So if you guys are interested in seeing, I guess, pictures of that, check out my Twitter. I'll be doing that over the summer still too. I guess that's about it. This has run on 15 minutes or so. I don't think you guys want to see me ramble too much longer. So with that, thanks for all the support. Everyone who's ever commented, liked our videos, gave us feedback, we totally appreciate that. It really helps me at least have the drive to keep doing this, and makes this whole endeavor worthwhile. So thank you guys for that. I want to thank Multizone, Dylan, for helping out the channel and doing what he can to make sure people know who we are. I gotta thank Jason and BJ, both great guys. I talk to them a ton with about Batman stuff and give them ideas, and they come on the channel all the time without any problems, and they seem to enjoy that as well. So thanks for helping me make content for you guys to watch. I really appreciate that. And thanks for the Ottawa Batman community. You guys, are pretty cool. It's great when I can make it out to events to see everybody, and it's just like a big, family. Everyone's joking, making fun of each other, friendly. I'm just making up words this whole time. It's a really good scene here in Ottawa, and you guys are all great. So thanks, for that. And everyone else who just like supports the channel, watches us, gives feedback, it's great. I guess with that, I've done enough rambling. So if you want to check us out, check out Twitter, our Facebook page, Instagram. We all post there almost daily. It's a great way to interact with us as well. So if you want to ever, leave some comments, feedback, say, hey, you guys suck, whatever. We're constantly on social media for that, so check us out there. And I guess I'll see you in September. So thanks for watching. See you next time.